It is difficult if you have values for game and you don't have their suit stopped. Let's say it goes something like 1 no trump, 2 hearts, turkey. 3 hearts would say to me, that's what I don't have. I can't bid no trump. I have game values. I can't bid no trump. If you can bid 3 no trump, go ahead. There's lots of ways to handle interference, Jim.
Yeah,
So that's kind of different.
It seems to me, from things you said earlier, that if she bid 2 hearts and your partner bid 3 hearts, she would be saying she wanted to transfer you to spades. But you said you take it differently.
Well, it depends on your agreement. Most people play that transfers go by the wayside over interference, but not everybody does. There are so many ways to play over interference. It's another class.
Okay.
I really can't go down all the roads.
Okay, so can you ask them, what does that mean?
What their 2 hearts mean? Sure. People might be playing it as just natural. They might be playing it as hearts and a minor. They might be playing it as hearts and spades. I mean, you don't know until you, and you should ask them, what does that mean? If it's anything but natural, they should alert it. But don't trust that. Ask them if you're not sure. Ask the partner what it means. Okay, I have to go on here a little bit. So I open a club, and you said a spade, and I said 2 no trump. Well, your values are heavy in the major. So if you play systems on, you could say 3 clubs. And partner could now bid 3 hearts. If you don't play systems on and you bid 3 hearts, partner would bid 4 hearts, holding 4 hearts. If you bid 3 hearts and he has 3 spades and 3 hearts, he would bid spades, 3 spades. Take you back to spades. So let's change your hand. Yes.
What if you didn't, so you had the 5 hearts, or 5 spades and 3 hearts, your responder. If you did the 2 no trump, if you wanted to take them back to spades where you bid like a 2 hearts.
Oh, you can't.
Or 3 hearts.
No, you really couldn't transfer. I would leave statement on, but if you wanted to bid hearts, you should bid 3 diamonds. Or
No, I'm talking about, like I said, you couldn't bid just, you had like 5.
you have 5 spades. What
5
else do you
spades,
have here?
and so you had like.
Take a heart away and give a club. She wants to take a heart away and put a little club down there.
So would you still want to do 2 in the statement?
No.
You just transfer.
No, in that case, 1 club, 1 spade, 2 no trump. You really either have to bid 3 spades or pass.
Okay.
Well, you could bid 3 no trump if you wanted to.
Okay.
You have to decide. They have 18 to 19. I have 6, but I have a 5-card suit. You know, is that of value? And there are hands where that's going to roll game, and there are hands where it's not. So I would probably bid game with those values. Particularly if I had any, let's change the 4 of hearts to the 10 of hearts.
So you have no transfer.
You can't transfer.
Because you've already said this.
And let's change the 3 and 2 of diamonds to the 9 and the 8. Have I changed my high card points?
No.
for the 10 of hearts.
Oh, it's a pusher. It's a pusher. You know, if you've got the 2 and the 3, you're never catching a trick unless it's a long card.
All right.
But let's say the partner has, for example, I didn't change clubs. Let's change the clubs to the 10 and the 9 and take away the 2 little ones. And still you have 3 clubs, but why not you have the 10 and the 9 and 1 more? Can you see the value of having the 10 and the 9 of clubs opposite the ace and the jack?
Well, that means that they don't have as much.
Well, but
But
you can
finesse a little
push
bit.
out. What are you missing now? You're missing the king and the queen, okay? If you don't have those, if you have the 2, 3, 4, you're missing the king, queen, jack, king, queen, 10, 9, 8. Matters. So we say that a hand like this has texture. Texture. And I always laugh and say, well, partner, I added my 10s and 9s together, and that's why I did game. And then I'm laughing, but not really. Because if those 10s and 9s weren't there, if I had little baby cards instead, I wouldn't. This is a stronger hand, even though it's same high card points.
I thought my partner yesterday told me that if she bid 2 no, that I was to bid a suit, another suit that I had a king or an ace in.
Open 2 no or rebid 2 no?
No, if she bid 2 no over her club opening, then I was to respond like I would respond with a heart then. I'd already set a spade to show that I had a stopper in hearts.
I don't know who your partner was. I'm not going to denigrate your
Well,
partner.
maybe I...
You're not teaching a class.
I may not have understood her. That's not anything
Did you
extra.
have like a preempt bid?
Oh, maybe, I don't...
Because if you had a preempt bid, the 2 no trump is asking for features.
Oh, maybe that's it.
Oh, that's if,
I told you, I'm not assimilating this very well.
well, okay. What you were thinking about is a good point, Margaret.
Thank you.
You, maybe partner opened, maybe you opened two a week 2,
Yes.
2 hearts or 2 spades.
Right.
If partner bids 2 no trump, they are looking for a feature.
That was what
In
she
your
said.
hand.
Thank you. Not
So
this.
partner was not crazy.
No. No, the responder was not understanding.
The responder was just a little confused about the 2 no trump. It depends on who made that 2 no trump.
Thank you.
Point of clarification, in the bidding sequence, 1 club, 1 spade, 2 no trump, 3 spades. Does the 3 spades tell you that your partner has 7 points or better? Does it tell you anything about the number of spades?
Yes, it should mean that it has 6.
Well, 1 spade response tells you you have 6.
No, one club, 1 spade, I might have 4. Right? When you respond one of a major over one of a minor, you're only promising 4. When you open a major, you promise 5.
Oh, right, okay, yeah, no.
Yeah, but when you respond, you only promise 4. I try to avoid rebidding a 5-card suit. But let me tell you, sometimes that may be the least of evils. It may be the best choice I have available. If my spade suit were stronger, give me at least a 10 in there. Take away that 4 of spades and give me the 10. Now that's a better suit, isn't it?
Well, it's okay. She asked for more reason.
Doesn't that look better? Take away that 4 and put a big mighty 10 in there. Right. So there, you've got a choice. With that hand, if my partner rebids 2 no trump, I'm going to bid game somewhere. I might bid 3 no trump, I might bid 3 spades. But if partner has the ace king of spades, I'm not going to like playing spades as much as we are playing no trump. 3 no trump is cheaper, right? 9 tricks. So with this hand, I would probably bid 3 no trump. we don't always get the very perfect contract. Sometimes we say, well, I think it would have played better in spades, or I think it would have played better in no trump. But if we get to game with a hand that makes game, we're probably not going to get a bottom. The one exception is if we're playing 5 clubs and we should be making 4 no trump. That'll get you a bottom, right? With this hand and that strength in spades, I would definitely bid game, and it would probably be 3 no trump. I have a choice. I can distort my hand and bid my spades with only 5. Or I can try something else and hope partner realizes it. But I think I'm just going to bid 3 no trump. And, let's say that this is partner's hand. Would he make 3 no trump?
Yes.
Oh, I think it'd be a pretty lousy declare that couldn't make 3 no trump out of that. You're bound to get a couple of club tricks out here.
At least one.
Yeah, you got 9 tricks.
Yeah, you're gonna make.
You gotta really play really badly to,
Yeah,
to not think that.
yeah, not get 9 tricks with this hand. And, so, I would just probably bid 3 no trump and hope that's as good a place to play as 3 spades. So, okay.
And the partner, if he's got good spades, he can take you back to 4 spades.
Yeah, he's 3 no trump allows him the flexibility. Let's change Declare's hand to where he has 4 spades. Now I'm going to give you 4 hearts and take away the club, I guess. That's still my 19 points. I'm still going to open a club because if I have 3 clubs and 3 diamonds, I open a club. And you bid a spade. Now, he could bid hearts. We're going to talk about reverses in a minute. But a reverse should show more length in the first suit than the second suit. So, I would bid 2 no trump. For one thing, if no trump is our contract, I won't play it. So, I'm not going to show my hearts over your club, your spade, even though I could. And I must jump to 2 no trump so that you know my points, okay? Never blame your partner if you don't get the game on a hand like this if you bid 1 no trump, because you told him you had 12 to 15 points. You've got to tell him how good your hand is. So, I would still jump rebid 2 no trump with this hand. Okay. Now, if you've bid a spade, I've bid 2 no trump. Now what do? Probably bid 3 no trump, and that's probably where we want to play. Let's take away a club and add a heart. A little heart. We're not changing our points, we're changing our distribution a little bit. Now, it's probably, might play better in hearts, right? Because our diamonds are pretty lousy. Our clubs aren't too bad with that 10-9. But we probably want to be in a suit with this hand. So I would try to get to find out if he has hearts or 3 spades. So if you play systems on, what do?
3 clubs.
With 3 clubs. Check. It's called kind of check back statement. I'm checking back to see if you have 4 hearts. Does that help you remember it? I'm just checking back by bidding 3 clubs. Okay. And now I can bid the 3 hearts. And if I didn't have 3 hearts, I can bid 3 spades.
Why do you bid the hearts over the spades?
No,
When you have 5 of both?
no. No, I have 5 spades and 4 hearts on the table. Is that what you have?
No, we now have 5 of each.
No, you need to have 4 hearts.
Well, you said to add a heart, so.
Yeah, you
You
asked
told
me
us to add a heart.
Well, we had taken away a heart. So you should have 2 clubs and 4 hearts. Some of you do, and some of you don't. So now we're together. Thank you for asking. At least we know, where we are now. So if partner bids 3 clubs, shouldn't I show him my 3 spades? Sure. Does it cost anything to show him that spade? Because if he wants to bid 3 no trump, he can still bid 3 no trump. But there shouldn't be any reason for partner to bid 3 clubs unless he has 4 hearts and 5 spades. There should be no reason. Remember, over a jump rebid with 2 no trump, you do not have to bid again. That is not a forcing bid on the responder. Okay? So, maybe you guys have never done this, but let's take away the king of hearts, and let's put the king of spades in there.
King of spades.
You still have 6 points, so let's take away the jack of spades. I'm going to make liars of you.
You have 5 points.
Now, would you guys pass a club with this hand?
We don't have enough cards now.
You should have 5 spades,
3?
king, queen, 10, and 2 babies. King,
Five.
Yeah.
3 clubs,
3 clubs.
We have 2 and 2.
yes.
We still just have 12 cards on the table.
That's.
Okay, now let's take that club away and put a diamond. Now we're 5, 3, 3, 2.
Diamond.
Partner opened a club.
Okay, what do you want?
I don't know.
Would you bid a spade with that hand?
No, we're not changing the point.
Oh,
You
okay.
have 5 points. Well,
You only have 5 points, but would you pass?
probably not, because you have that 5 spades.
I would bid a spade every day of the week with that hand. Let's take the king and queen of spades away and put the ace and another one.
A little one?
Yeah. Would you bid a spade with that?
No.
An ace is worth 3 queens any day of the week.
If I had ace jack, well, ace 10 would be.
I would
like
bid a
ace jack.
spade with an ace and nothing else.
Okay, really?
Yeah, really.
We have to not spread the cards around.
An ace is undervalued. We keep it simple with an ace is always 4, king is 3, queen is 2, and jack's 1. Well, how many times do you take a trick with a jack versus taking a trick with an ace? You pretty much always get an ace, right? You may not ever get the queen, or even the king. Now, if you've got the king and the queen, that's way different. But if you've got a queen, 3 small queens, you may bid with that hand. Because I had 6 points, partner, I bid. I had 4 points, partner, I didn't bid. Bid with an ace. It's right more than wrong. So, I have this hand. Partner has bid 2, no trump. I gotta change this. Same strength, right? Only opened a diamond there. What do I do if he jump rebids 2 no trump? Y'all want to bid again? Yes.
No.
No. The experts say bid early and shut up. And 4 and 19 do not make game. Now, if my hand has better shape, like take away the 9 of clubs and add another spade, any spade, I've now got 6 spades. Now I'm gonna bid 3 spades. Same points. Sometimes when you bid, you kind of stretch a little bit to bid and then your partner jumps. You're sorry you bid, right? We've all been there. But it's not forcing for him to bid 2 no trumps. So with a relatively balanced hand, 5 spades and 5, 3, 3, 2, I'm gonna pass and just hope he's not too high. With 6 spades and roughing values, I'm gonna bid 3. Now, you know, the truth is you might even make 4 spades with that. But 3 spades is a pretty weak, you know, it's gonna be up to him. He isn't gonna like playing 3 no trump with that hand, I can tell you. Because once he expends your spades, he can't get to your hand to use them for no trump.
Well, what if this was, instead of being a major suit, it was like a diamonds or clubs? You know, you just had an ace in them. Would you still?
If he bid a club and I had bid a diamond and my diamonds were like my spades, make your diamonds like your spades. Put 3 small spades and take away the ace and the top 3. So 3 small spades, and let's make diamonds. Let's make the ace and 2 more diamonds.
Little ones?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, it's pretty awful, isn't it?
pretty sad.
I'm thinking,
You've got 7.
Single lot.
6.
Did we change the point there?
The only problem is that she's got to assign a bullet.
because I'm thinking as a minor, that.
I don't know if she's more than that right now.
Gotta say something.
That better? Now put my ace back over there with the spade. So he opens a club, I bid a diamond. He bids 2 no trump.
But would you still open a diamond with that hand? Because
Would I bid a diamond with that hand? Well, he's got a singleton, I've got a singleton club. I really don't like passing a club for the singleton. I have an ace. So what I would do with this hand, right or wrong, I would bid a diamond, and he would bid 2 no trump, and I would bid 3 diamonds.
Just because you have 6?
So if you would
Because I
have,
have
if
6.
you would have maybe 2 clubs, you might not have done that because you want.
Let's take a diamond away and put a club there. I would still probably bid a diamond, but then when he bids 2 no trump, I'd probably just pass and pray. And then say, well, partner, this is not probably what you were expecting. Lay the dummy down. You know, it's not perfect. It's certainly not perfect. But the point is that a jump rebid of 2 no trump is highly invitational, but it's not forcing. Okay, so any questions about a jump rebid of 2 no trump? Let's go on to when partner opens 2 clubs. Okay, partner has opened 2 clubs, and let's just leave that same old hand on the table. That's fine. Partner has 7, 11, 12, 13, 14, 18, 19. I need to give him some more points. Pretty good hand, isn't it? 7, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 24. It's a darn good hand. So I open this hand, 2 clubs. What's your response? 2 diamonds.
Well, yeah.
Do any of you play other than 2 diamonds to see what partner has over 2 clubs.
Well, if I had 5 of a major and at least 8 points, I would bid the, like say, if it was 5 hearts and 8 points, I'd bid the hearts to show.
Would it matter the strength in those hearts?
Probably not. Maybe if I had an honor, because if I have 8 points.
Now, let me give you a little advice.
And we've been doing steps, so maybe.
I hate steps. What's wrong with steps?
Yeah.
25% of the time, it's going to be wrong-sided.
Yeah, it takes away your other bids.
Because you're going to bid a suit that may be partner suit, and then you're going to be playing the hand. I don't like Jacoby steps. You can play them if you want to, but you'll never hear me teach them.
Fortuitous vacuum steps, just so we know.
No.
You don't want
Artificial bidding of suits to tell how many points you have, or controls. You play controls or
Just
points.
points.
Okay. By the way, in bridge speak, when we speak of a control, an ace is 2 controls. A king is 1 control. So,
And what is the definition of control?
an ace. If I say, Joyce, how many controls you have? You look down at your hand, you have no aces and no kings, you say, I don't have any. If you've got 1 ace, you say, I have 2 controls. If you've got a king, you say, I have 1 control. So, that's in general bridge speak. That's pretty universal bridge speak.
Can you
say
that
that
during
during a game?
You have a, you would take 1 trick and then were you controlling that trick and then when you have a.
It's just a way of describing high cards. You know, the very high cards. So, you know, a king may not be a control at all, depends on who has the ace and the queen. So, but that's just bridge speak. So, I don't like steps, whether you're giving coins